Hello, Mr. Aydın, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks, and you?
Are you happy today because we are having the last class? After that, you're going to have a long break, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, Aydın. I will miss you a lot.
And I too.
Yeah, maybe we'll meet again. Who knows? Because that's education center. And after having some break, we will announce, and again, we will have new groups, and we will continue for the next year. And maybe after May 20, we will start our new classes. So for the first 6 months, again, we will learn topics, and the last 4 months, we will prepare for Sasmo for the next year. Anyway, Aydın, and finally, we have reached the last day, okay? And now it's time to, what is it? Sit for the contest. Only 3 days left, right? 4 days, let's say. So next Tuesday, you will have exam. And you have already practiced 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And I'm going to share 2019 and 20. You will practice tomorrow and also Sunday, I mean Monday, and also Tuesday morning time. So you have 4 more days for preparation. At least have a look. If you have time, try to practice every question. And hopefully Aydın, Ulker, I mean this Nargis, Ismail, and hopefully you will get at least silver. And also I'm hoping that maybe you can get gold. But of course, you should be very careful. Read the questions twice. And what is asked? After you saw the question one more time, check it. Okay, what is asked? Because usually they really, on purpose, they try to confuse students by asking some tricky questions. So now let's practice a few questions from 2018. And if you have any questions, you can ask. We can also practice. Otherwise, because today is the last lesson anyway, in 1 hour, we cannot do much. Let's solve as many questions as we can, okay? Other questions, try to solve on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. If you have any questions now, you know my WhatsApp number. I will not delete our group. I will delete the group after Tuesday, okay? You can just take the picture and share with me. Mr. Carson, what is the answer of this question? How do we solve this? If you have any questions. Okay, let's continue then. Which of the following is the smallest? That is very easy question. First, to compare this, we need to simplify, right? Simply, first we have to simplify quickly. The first one is 7 over 14, that is 1 over 2. 34 over 68, that is 1 over 2. And the 1 over 2, right? They are all the same. And this one is 12 over 48, that's 1 over 4. And this one is 3 over 4, 6 over 8. If you multiply numerator and denominator by 8, so here we have 6, and here we have 6, right? That's equal to what? It's 1.
Mr. Carson, I can see exercise.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
I see.
I didn't. Why you cannot see?
I don't know. I can see on the starting side.
Okay. Let me try one more time. How about now?
Teacher, I can.
Aydın, how about now? Can you see now?
No.
Hello.
I will leave meeting and try again to connect. Okay.
Okay. All right. Do like that. Nargis, can you hear me well?
Yes, and I can see your screen.
Good. Okay, then let's continue. So from here, as you see, the smallest one here is, what is it? It is D, right? All right. Next question. Nargis, read the question.
Shreya is placing 10 game stones on her table such that the first gemstone is 2 centimeters from the point X. The second gemstone is 4 centimeters from the first one. The third gemstone is 6 centimeters from the second one, and so on. How far is the 10th gemstone from point X?
I mean, without solving this question, can you answer this? What do you think?
I can't hear you.
No, just tell me what is the answer and why.
I think answer is B.
Answer
Is
is
that
B.
correct?
No.
No.
Here, the question here is, how far is the 10th gemstone from point X? Right? Point X. Point X is here. So here we have 2, 4, 6, and the 8, and this one is 10, right? What is the distance actually? The distance between the last point, right, and this one is actually 20. But here, if you calculate the distance, it's a lot.
I think it's two. C.
If you find the distance, right, it's, you need to calculate this one. 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus dot dot. And here we have, what is it? 20 here. So if you add this, what is it? It is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot dot. It is 10. And that is 2 times the first 10 natural numbers. That's equal to 10 times 11 over 2, which is equal to 110. So the distance between the first gemstone and the 10th gemstone, it is 110. So we don't have any answer here. Nargis, actually the distance between 9th and the 10th gemstone is 20, not X and the 10th gemstone. Did you understand?
Yes.
Good. Okay, Ismail, are you here?
Yes.
Read the question.
In the sequence below, some numbers are missing. The sum of any three adjacent numbers is 37. What's the value of A?
In the sequence below, some numbers are missing, right? As you see here, some numbers, we cannot see them. The sum of any 3 adjacent numbers, is 37. Adjacent means the numbers which are followed by another one, right? So for example, these 3 numbers, they are adjacent numbers. These 3 numbers, they are 3 adjacent numbers. These 3 numbers, they are 3 adjacent numbers. So it says that the sum of any 3 adjacent numbers is 37. What is the value of A? Okay, let's just write one by one. Let's say you see here, let's say the first number is 8, right? And the second one, it should be 11. Aiden, what do you think? What is the next number? 26 minus 8, right? Because if you add them together, right, that is 37. A minus A is 0. 11 plus 26, it is 37. Now, if you continue again using this idea, what is the next one? 11 plus 26, 37. So next number should be A. So now 26 minus A plus A, it is 26. So next number should be 11. Because if you just pick any 3 adjacent numbers, then your sum should be 37, right? I will continue. Actually, how many numbers do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Now, A plus 11 plus what number is 37? Again, that is 26 minus 8.
Minus A.
So next one will be, it is A. Next one will be, what is it? 11. And how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. A plus 11, right? Next one will be 26 minus 8. But that number is equal to 13, right? So 26 minus A is equal to 13. What is A? A is equal to 13. So it should be 13. Okay. So it's like this. Now you can write those numbers, right? You can just, so the first one is 13, next one is 11, next one is 13 again, next one is 24, it is 13, right? And next one is 26, that is 11 again, and 24, that is 13, and like this. Continue. Anyway, so let's do the next question. Sunai, can you read the question?
Yes, the table below shows the number of gold coins won in a series of rounds in a computer game. Each key change in round has the last percentage and
Thank you. Here it says that in which change in round, right, has the least percentage increase? Which change from round 1 to round 2, or round 2 to round 3, or round 3 to round 4, or round 4 to round 5,
My
or
answer is
none
C.
of the above? C,
Yes.
round 3 to 4.
1/2.
Why? Why?
This is the least percentage.
But here, what is the percentage increase here? From 10 to 15, right?
Yes.
So from 10 to 15, what is the increase here? 15. So that means that, what is 15? Huh?
What?
So here we have 150% increase, right? Do you agree with me?
Yes.
And how about from here,
Yes.
25 becomes 50, but here we have 100%. And here
Yes.
from 150 to 100, again, it is 100%, right? And from 100, 190, what is it? It is 90%. So which one is the smallest from 4 to 5?
Yes.
It is D. Okay. Next question.
Can I read?
Ismail, read the question.
whole numbers starting from 1 are arranged in the following way. The which row
Okay.
contains number 209.
Okay, in the row 1, we have 1 number. In row 2, we have 2 numbers. Row 3, 3 numbers, and the continue, right? The question is, which row contains the number 209? And some students, they just write all the numbers, but you should not solve in that way. Yes, Aiden, do you have any idea? Nargiz, Ismail?
No answer.
Look, guys, here, once again, I'll just remind you with this formula. If you remember, let me just write at the top. Here we have 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus dot dot dot. It continue until n. What is it? The sum of the first n natural numbers. Maybe the first n 10 numbers, 20 numbers, 30 numbers. What is it? If you remember, that's just equal to n times n plus 1 over 2, right? So as you see here, in the first row, we have 1 number. In the second row, we have 2 numbers. In the third row, we have this many numbers, right? And suppose that, for example, until row 10, for example, let's say row 10, let's say, row 10, how many numbers will we use? 10 times 11 over 2, right? And that's not so much. And how about if it is 200? So 20 times 10, it is 20. How about in row 20, right? How many numbers do we have here? In the first row, we have 1, second row, 2, third row, 3. When you just write 20th row, right? How many numbers will we have used? That is 1,
209.
2, plus 3, plus dot, dot, plus 20. That's equal to 20 times 21 over 2. That's equal to 210. right? So that means that here, right, we have 20 numbers. I will write here we have 210 and 209 and dot 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 210 minus 20 plus 1, that is 191, right? It starts from here. Okay, so as I see here, when I just write row 20, we will have written 210 numbers. But actually 209 comes right before 2010, right? What row is it? It is row 20. So it is in row 20. The same question, if they ask, for example, let's say it is 215. What will be the answer? It will come in the next row, right? Next row is row 21.
Teacher, can you explain this question again?
Okay, let me explain one more time. Okay, Nargis, here, the first observation is in the first row, we have one number. Second row, we have two numbers. Third row, we have three numbers, right? And this 209, it is close to 210, right? If it is 210, I can write 210 as 10 times 21. Or I can write it as 20 times 21 over 2. So that means that when I just write here row 20, what is row 20? That means that I will have written how many numbers? 210 numbers. So as see 210 numbers means the last number will be 210. And the previous one is 209 and 208, right? So which row is it?
Yes.
This row is row 20. Now, if I ask you, how do I know that this one is 210? Because here I have written until 210, right? It is in row 20. I have written 210 numbers. And since the question asks which row contains the number 209, 209 comes before 210. So which is in row 20? Okay, let's continue. Aydın, read the question.
Cynthia just brought her new luggage bag. She is creating a 3-digit passcode to lock her new luggage bag. If she wants exact 26 in the passcode, what is the total number of possible passcodes she can create?
Cynthia just bought her new luggage bag. She is creating a 3-digit passcode to lock her new luggage bag. If she wants exactly 2 sixes, right, in the passcode, what is the total number of possible passcodes she can create? What is the total? Oh my gosh, this number, I don't like this. What is the total number of possible passcodes she can create? That means that how many passcodes she can create in this condition, right? Under this condition. Aydın, did you understand?
Yes.
She's going to create 3, actually, what is it, digit passcode. And also it says that she wants, if she wants exactly 2 sixes in the passcode, right? How many? Maybe she can write like 6 here, right? Or maybe 6 and 6 like this, or like this, 6 6, and any other way? No, right? So if you just like this, how many numbers I can write here? I can write 0 or 1 or 2 or 3, but
10,
not
10
6.
numbers you can write.
Not 6, but Nargis, be careful, not 6, because it says that exactly
9.
2 sixes, right? So here we have
Yes.
9 choices. And how about here, the same thing, only you cannot use 6, 9 choices. Also here, 9 choices. Altogether, how many? 27. So she can create 27 different passcodes.
Yes.
Good. Okay. I'll get read the question.
Okay. Dwayne is playing a roulette wheel with 10 numbers from 1 to 10 in the carnival. He can bet only one of the choice below. If his bet is correct, then he will win a teddy bear. Which of the following would you suggest to Dwayne to maximize his chance of winning the teddy bear? My answer
So
is D.
it is 10 numbers, right, from 1 to 10. And if his bet is correct, then he will win a teddy bear. Which of the following would you suggest to Dwayne to maximize his chances of winning the teddy bear? What did you say, Nargis?
Yes, teacher.
What is your answer?
My answer is D.
B or D?
D, even numbers.
We will see. We have 10 numbers, right? So out of 10 numbers, the first one is numbers bigger than 7. What are those numbers? 8 and 9 and
9
10.
and
So his
10.
winning chance
Yes.
is 3 out of 10.
Over 10, yes.
Second one is number 9 and 10.
2
So
over
that
10.
is 2 out of
2 over
10.
10.
Number 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4
2
out
over,
of 10.
4 over 10,
Yes.
yes.
Even numbers,
5
that is
over
2,
10.
4. It is 5 over 10. And how about odd
Yes.
numbers bigger than 2? That is 3,
4
5,
over
7, and 9. That is
4
4
over
over
10,
10.
yes.
So actually it is even numbers, right? Good.
Yes.
Next question. I
Can
did
I
read the
answer?
question.
And I read. In the figure below, it's a given that ABC it's equal to 70
Angle
degrees.
ABC, angle ABC.
Angle ABC it's equal to 70 degrees, and angle DEF x is equal to angle DFA. It's equal to angle ACG. It's equal to AGC. Find sum of the four shaded angles.
Okay, Nargis, your answer is correct. So here DAF, where is DAF?
Teacher, my answer is B, teacher.
DAF. Okay, so that means that DAF equals DFA. That is this angle inside it equals this. And G ECG and also this one, right, equals this. All right. And so that means that's ABC, right? That's 70. If it is 70 and this angle, they are equal. And so 180 minus 70, that's equal to 110.
90.
If you
Oh,
divide
yes.
by 2, this one is 55. And also this angle is
55.
55. Which means that, and also this angle, it is 55. And also this angle is 55. So what is this angle? That let's say this A, B, C,
C,
D,
D.
right? So angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D. And we have two triangles. So the sum of interior angles 180 minus 255, right? We need to subtract these angles. So that is 2 times 55. That's equal to 360 minus 110. That's equal to 250 degrees. Very good. So the answer is 250. Good. Who is next? Whose turn is it?
9.
Can I read?
Yes, read this.
Who?
Nargis.
Yes. Okay. Thursdays of a certain months have the most number of dates which are prime numbers. A prime number is a whole number with exactly two factors. For example, 7 is a prime number since its factors are only 1 and 7. Which day of the week is 14th of his month? My answer is C, Wednesday.
How did you answer this question, Nargis? Can you explain why actually your answer is
I can explain, but not in English.
not in English? How can I
Yes,
understand that?
I don't know.
Okay, guys, let's do this together. It's a bit tricky question. I didn't. Did you do this question?
No.
Okay. Nargis, did you really do this question yourself or with somebody?
With myself.
Yourself.
Ah, yes.
Very good. Aydın, if you did it yourself, I hope you will get gold medal. And the problem is, of course, you should read the question well and understand it correctly. Because not every student understands this question. That's why I'm asking. Thursdays of a certain month. And we know that in 1 year we have 12 months, and we are talking about one of these 30 months, right? This month. And we know that each month it has maybe 28 days or 29 days if it is a leap year in February, or 30 or 31 days. It says that have the most number of days, which are prime numbers. So that means that suppose that when actually it has most number of days, which are prime numbers, suppose that the first day of the month is Thursday. So next Thursday will be 7, right? Next Thursday will be 15. Next Thursday will be 22. Next Thursday will be 29.
29.
If the first day of the month is Thursday, how many days are prime numbers here? Only 7
Oh, the
and
answer is
29,
Monday.
right? And others are not prime numbers. So how about if the first Thursday is 2nd of that month, the next Thursday will be 9, and next Thursday will be 16, and next Thursday will be 23, and next one will be, it is 30, right? So 9 plus 7, 26, 23, okay, 7, it is 30. So 2 is prime number, and the 23 is prime number. How many prime? Also, we have 2 here. And how about the first one is 3? At the time it is 10
10,
and 17,
18.
24, and the 34 and 31. So 3 is a prime number, 17 is a prime number, and 31 is a prime number. And how about if it is 4, for example, it will be 11 and 18, and the next one is 25. And we don't have more than 31 days. As you see here, we have only 4 numbers, and out of these 4 numbers, only 1. And if it is 5, for example, again, we have 4 numbers, so we will not have more than, 3 prime numbers. So here, as you see here, which month are we talking about? It says most number, right? Actually, we are talking about this month, whose actually where third day of the month is Thursday. So it says that 14th of this month, right? As you see here, 10, it is Thursday. So actually 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And this one Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and this one is Monday. So which day is it? It is Monday. Nargis, what was your answer?
My first answer is Wednesday. My second answer is Monday.
Okay, it is Monday.
Mr. Kuzum, can you explain this question again?
Aydın, can you explain? You can explain different language. Okay, let's see. Nargis.
Yes.
Explain, not English, in any language you like.
No.
Why no? Explain,
I'm
come
shy.
on. You're shy?
You're shy?
Yes.
Why? Shy because of me or because of the students here? Why? Can you explain in Chinese?
No, actually no.
How about in French, Spanish,
No.
Russian,
No.
Azari, Azerbaijani, Azari language?
A little bit.
What do you mean a little bit? You speak only English?
No.
What language do you speak?
Azerbaijan.
How about at school? You study in Azerbaijani or Russian or English?
Russian, English, French, and Azerbaijan.
Okay, good. So Aydın, do you want me to explain again, or it's
Yes.
clear?
Yes, explain again.
Okay, Aydın, here the problem itself is not difficult. Okay, the problem here is understanding the problem. It's a challenge because not everybody understands when they read this. Thursdays of a certain month have the most number of days which are prime number. That sentence is a bit, how to say, not so easy to understand. Okay, if you understand that question, I mean that part, the rest is easy. So what does it mean here? It says that Thursdays, because we know that every month we have Thursdays, right? And Thursdays means it actually falls on some numbers. So I'm just assuming that we are talking about any month. Suppose that the first day of the month is Thursday. So what will be the next Thursday? It will be, why did I write 7 here?
Is that I also thinking
Yeah,
is this
yeah, it should be, it is 1 plus 7, it is 8.
8?
7
Yes.
plus 8, it is 15. It is 22. It is 29. Okay, I'm sorry. So here we have only one prime number here. That's 29. Okay, so as you see here, how many prime numbers do we have here? We have only one prime, right? Only one prime.
Yes.
And the
Yes.
second one, how about the second of any month is Thursday? At the time, second of that month is Thursday, 9, it will be Thursday, right? After 1 week. And after 1 week, it is 16th and 23rd and 30th, right? And how many of these numbers are prime numbers? Only it is 2 and 23. So here we have only 2 prime numbers. And how about if we start with 3, that is 3, 10, 17, 24, 31. 3 is prime number, 17 is prime number, 31 is prime number. How many? Here we have 3.
4.
And if we start with 4, as you see here, we have only 4 Thursdays, and we don't have actually here because it says the most number of days, right? Which are prime numbers. And here we give number of prime numbers. When it starts with 4, 5, 6, it will not be more than 3. Even it cannot have 3 numbers, because if we start with, like, for example, 4, as see here, 11, 18, 25. If it is 5, for example, let me just write one more.
10
If,
is a
for example, the
prime
first is 5, it is 12, 19, and 26. If it is 7, for example, 14, 21, 28, right? If it is 8, for example, 15, 22, 29, right? If it is 9, for example, it is 16, but 9, it cannot be, right? Because 9 means this 7 is here. We have second is Thursday. Also, it cannot be 8, because if it is 8, that means that also first one is Thursday. We already talked about this. So until 7 only. And after it's just repeating, right? So if it is 7, as I say here, we have only 5 and 19. If it's 7, it is 7, and that's it. If it is 8, actually, we are just repeating this one, the same thing. So among these actually days, right, which one has the most number of prime numbers? That is this one, right? It is 3, 10, 17, 24, 31. The third is prime number, 17 is prime number, 31 is prime number. So that means that we are talking about this month, Aydın. Did you understand?
Is you shaded the 10?
What?
In this you write 3, 70, 31, and 10,
Yes.
but 10 is another prime number.
No, it says that most number of days which are prime, not all. And how many days do we have here? 5, right? And 3 of them are prime numbers, right?
Oh, I understand.
This 3 is prime number. 17, yeah, it's not saying all. It says the most number of days. Because 2 are not prime, 3 are prime numbers, right? The numbers which are prime is more than numbers which are not prime. So that means that we can say that most numbers are prime here. Okay. And
Yes.
that's why I said that you should
Yes.
understand the sentence. Otherwise, you cannot understand this problem. You know what we mean by most number of days, which are prime numbers. Because here we have 5 numbers and 3 of them are prime, which means that most of these numbers are prime. Okay, that's why this is here Thursday, 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 Thursday. If 17 is Thursday, right? 16 is, what is it? Wednesday. And 15 is Tuesday. 14 is Monday. So 14th of that month will be Monday. Okay, that's much is enough, I think. Let's move to the next question. Okay, given that 40 over 7 plus equals t plus 1 over 1 plus 1 over v plus 1 over v. Guys, let's do this together, okay? Because uh, I'm sure that if I give you time, you can do that. That's not a difficult question. But now, as I see here, we have t and that number, right? This part 1 is divided by some number that is greater than 1. And that number is that fraction. If you divide 1 by another number, which is greater than 2, the result will be smaller than 1. Okay, so which means that if I write this 40 over 7 like this, I can write it as 5 plus 5 over 7 is equal to t plus 1 over 1 plus 1 over v plus 1 over v, right? So this fraction part, it should be equal to this fraction part, and this whole part, it should be equal to the whole part. Okay, we will see. If it's something wrong, you will see the contradiction. So now I know t. What is t? T is equal to 5. So now 5 over 7. 5 over 7 is equal to 1 over 1 plus this fraction, right? 1 over v plus 1 over v. If you multiply numerator and denominator by v, 1 times v, it is v, over v times v, v squared, and v times 1 over v, that's equal to 1. So I can write it as v over v squared plus 1. Okay. So again, actually, what is it? From here, I will simplify more. Anyway, so 5 over 7 is equal to, again, if you multiply numerator and denominator by v squared plus 1, in the numerator, I will have v squared plus 1. In the denominator, I should multiply this by v squared plus 1, and the plus I have here v, right? I'm just bringing into the common denominator. So which means that here 5 is equal to v squared plus 1. So that means that if v squared plus 1 equals 5, what is v squared? That's equal to 5 minus 1. So what number squared is 4? So v must be equal to 2. As I say, if you check the numerator, 2 squared is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5, 5 plus 2 is 7. So that's correct. So which means that the value of v is equal to 2. So the sum should be 7. I'm just explaining, guys. That's why it may be a bit messy, but if you try to do this, it's very easy question. Aydın, do you have any different idea about solving this problem?
No.
Let's move on, all right? We are running out of time. Aydın, read the question.
A three-digit number 8 and 5 is divisible by 45. The sum of three-digit numbers is numbers 5 and 7 and 278 is equal to 8 and 5. Find the value of n plus n.
Okay, the three-digit number 8 and 5 is divisible by 45. So from here, we can know the value of n, right? Because 8 and 5 is divisible by 45. What does it mean? 45 is 5 times 9. So because the last digit is 5, that means that's divisible by 5. And to be divisible by 9, the sum of the digits, that's 8 plus 5 plus m. That's equal to 13 plus m. It must be divisible by 9. So which means that what is n? N
And
should
it's
be
5.
equal to 5 because 18 is divisible by 5. Okay, now we know the value of n. Now it says that the sum of the three-digit number 5 M7 and plus 2, 7, 8 and is equal to 8 and 5. 8, what is n? Is equal to 5 and 5.
5.
Now from here, what is 5m7? That's equal to, we need to subtract 855, right? What is 855? 855 minus
400.
177.
so that is 577, which
So
means
the M
that
is the
m
same.
is equal to 7. Then what is m plus n? M plus n is equal
12.
to 12.
12, yes.
Very good.
Can I read?
Yes.
The sum of the smallest and the second smallest factors of a whole number is 8. And the sum of its two largest factor is 392. Find the whole number.
The sum of the smallest and the second smallest factors of a whole number is 8. Either can you tell me what numbers are those numbers? I mean, what numbers are we talking about? The sum of the smallest and the second smallest factors of a whole number is 8. Do I know the whole number? I don't know. Let's say that whole number is m. So what is the smallest factor of m? Huh?
1.
It is 1, right?
Yes.
So as it says that, and the second smallest factors of whole
2.
numbers 8. That means that what is the second number?
Yes, yes, yes.
It
7.
is it is 7,
7.
right? Because
7.
it's the first smallest and the second one. And the sum of it is two largest factors is 398. Okay, now we are writing this. What is the largest factor of m?
It's 8.
It is m, right? For example, let's say I'm talking about 12. What are the factors of 12? It is 1, 2,
2, 3,
3,
4,
4,
6,
6, and 12.
12.
And
Oh.
what are the two smallest factors? It's 1 and 2, right? And what are
Yes.
the biggest two factors? 6 and itself, right?
It's, yes.
Okay. So that means
Yes.
that if, as I see here, to get actually this 6 right, if you divide this 12 by 2, you will get this number, you see?
M and
Because
M divided by 2.
the second smallest and the second biggest, the product, it gives us this number. All right. So that's why here, if the biggest number in the number itself, and what is it before, what is the second biggest? That's equal to m over 7.
Divide 2.
So the sum of its two largest factors is 392. That means that here, m plus m over 7, that's equal to 392. And brings the common denominator, 8 times m over 7, that's equal to 392. And what is m? First take 7 to the right hand side, 392 times 7, and divide by 8. What is it? It is equal to 39, right? So 39 times 7 is equal to 273. Is it correct?
Teacher,
Yes.
where did you find this 8?
I'm just adding these two fractions. What is the common denominator? 7, right?
Yes.
So this m, I can write it as 7 over 7, right?
392 times 7 and divided 8 is equal to 343.
343?
Yes.
Okay. 343. So the answer is B. Find the whole number, that is B. Okay.
Yes.
Good. Aidan, can you read the question?
Yes. How many times do the hour and minute hand from 6 degrees from 12 p.m. to 11 p.m.?
How many times do the hour and minute hand form 60 degrees from 12 p.m. to 11 p.m.? How do you answer this question? The only way is we need to count this hour by hour, right? Like for example, it starts from 12, right? So 12 until 23, 11 p.m. means 23. So that means from 12 to 12:59. And after that, 13, let's say, to 13:59. And here we have 14 and 14:59. And here we have 15 and 15:59 and 16. Unfortunately, we don't have other way. You know, we need to write one by one and count this. It is 17 and 17:59 and 18, 18:59 and 19, 19:59 and 20, 20:59. Oh my gosh. 21, 21:59. And let me just write here 22. Okay, one left here. 22 and until 23. Okay. So we are talking about 60 degrees. All right. Just you have to draw a clock, and after that you can just write quickly. And like for example, 12 o'clock, right? If you draw this, here we have 12 o'clock. So that means at 12, 12, right? And this hour hand is moving. After some time, it forms 60 degrees, right? One time. And again, it is moving here. When it comes again here, it forms one more time, right? So how many times it forms?
4
It is
times.
two times, two times. And how about from 13? From 13, actually, it means it's 1 o'clock, right? So that means that now it is 1 o'clock, it is here. So now our minute hand is moving here. When it comes here, right, it moves only one time. So it is two times, also here, right? Because here it is 30, right? It is 60. So it is two times also, right? Because if you have a clock at home, you can just check this, okay? It is between 2 and 2:59. It's 2 and 2:59. 2:59 means here we have 2 o'clock is here, right? Now this one is already 60, right? And it is moving, it comes here again one more time. And when it is 3 o'clock, it is 90. So it's not, so only two times, okay? So again, if you just count this from 12 to 1 to 1:59, it's 1. 1 to 1:59 is only 1, right? Okay, anyway, so others, actually, if you just count here, it is 2 times and 2 times, blah, blah, blah. And after that, you just add these numbers. Guys, I'm going to skip this, okay, because you have to count one by one. The only way is if you have two pens, for example, just draw a small circle in Sasmo, for example, if you ask this kind of question, and using your pens, you can see, okay, the 60 degrees. And because we know that the angle between any two numbers, right? For example, let's say if this number is 2 and this number is 3, what is the angle? The angle is 30 degrees. And just you have to consider this. So here, if you just count this, how many numbers will we have? I think here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's about, what is it? How many times? It's about, I think it is 11. It's about maybe 20 times something. Okay. Anyway, let me just skip this question because you can do this yourself. Let me have a look at one more question, 14 and 15. Okay. Guys, I will finish the class with question 14. And let's just say goodbye and that's it. Goofy started running at 12 meters per second at 4 p.m. His dog Pluto started following him at 4:03 p.m. and runs at 18 meters per second. At what time would Pluto catch up to Goofy? Right? So that means that here Goofy started walking. What time is it? It is 4 o'clock, right? And he walked a bit, right, until here for how many minutes? For 3 minutes. And now time is 4:03. In 3 minutes, how long can he walk? And since actually his speed is 12, right? So this in 1 minute we have 60 seconds. He can walk this much. 60 times 12. That's equal to 720 meters. And the continuous walking, all right, until here. All right, until let's say time is somewhere here. But his Goofy started walking at what time? At 4:03, right? And he just walks the same distance and catches up with a Goofy at the same time. So as you see here, he actually his dog started walking at 3 minutes later, right? So he covered this distance in how many minutes? In let's say this time is the time is x, so his speed is 18. He covered this distance at what is it? 18 um, times it is x minus 3. And how about Goofy? He started at 4 o'clock, right? He covered this distance at how many minutes? It is just X minutes, right? It is X minutes because his speed is 12 and walking at X because his dog ran 3 minutes less than Goofy, but they cover the same distance, right? So from here, 12x is equal to 18 meter per second times x minus 3. So we will get the time here. So from here, what is 18? Okay. So from here, 12x is equal to 18x minus 54, right? Take 12x to the right-hand side. The difference is 6x, 54 to the left-hand side. And what is x? X is equal to 9. So that means that here they meet each other at 409. Anyway, Aydın, Sunay, Nargis, Turan, Ismail, everybody. That much is enough, okay? And I don't know, Aydın, how many weeks did we have class together? Do you remember? I think, I don't know. I wish you good luck in Sasmo, okay? Nargis, also, if you want more questions, I'll try to share new papers 2019 and 20 and keep practicing those questions. And I hope you will get good result, okay? I wish you good luck in your studies, okay? Thank you very much. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, I thank you very much, okay?
Goodbye,
Bye-bye.
teacher.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, thank you.